Hello, Tiger Nation. This is Breckenridge County High School Principal Adam Cox here with you for Wednesday, May 20th, Tiger Talk, just with some upcoming things that are going on here at the high school to keep everybody on the same page. Hope everybody is doing well and staying safe and staying healthy. I'd like to first of all congratulate all of our students and our staff and our parents on a successful completion of our NTI work and the end of the 2019-2020 school year. So kind of go over some events that are going to take place here real quick. Just for everybody to know, BCHS graduation will be Friday night, May the 22nd. That'll be at 7 o'clock on our Breck Live YouTube channel. I will put out links to that on our website, on Facebook, and Twitter. You can also go to YouTube and type in Breck Live and pull up our YouTube channel, and you can watch the graduation commencement ceremony at 7 o'clock on Friday night. We will also be having a BCHS grad parade. In the years past, our students have been fortunate enough to go to our local elementary schools to do a grad walk. They would depart here at the high school the last week of school, and they would go to their elementary school that they attended, walk the halls of those elementary schools. And since we have not been able to do that this school year, we are going to have a grad parade to celebrate our class of 2020. We will start here at the high school at 5:30 on Thursday afternoon, May the 21st. Again, we'll meet here at 5:30. We will line up at 6 o'clock. We will depart here from the high school. We will circle the high school once or twice to give our final rounds here at the school, and then we will depart, take a right out of the high school on US 60 and head through Hardinsburg first. At that time, our St. Romuald students will take off onto their path to their school. We will loop back around down by John Deere, come back onto to the bypass. We'll come back up through there, and our Hartsburg Elementary School students will then take Tools Creek Road and come up around through there and go around the new HES. They will then loop back onto the bypass and go through Hartsburg once again and end up at the old Hartsburg Elementary School. So I would like to thank Mr. Miller at Restoration Church, who has allowed us to come back to those school grounds to have that moment. So I do appreciate that. At that time, after HES turns down Tools Creek, our Irvington, Ben Johnson, and Custer parade will continue on down US 60. Ben Johnson will then take 259 there at the Harnett intersection and head to Ben Johnson Elementary. Custer will then take 86, and they will head to Custer Elementary School, and then Irvington will head on down 60 and head to Irvington Elementary School. So we do encourage all of our community, if you live in those areas, we would love for you to be out in your front yard supporting our seniors. And if you're not, you're more than welcome to set up in some safe places in town and or along those lines. Be sure that you are abiding by CDC regulations of maintaining social distancing and 6 feet away from each other during that time. So that ought to be a very special evening. Again, it's Thursday, tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So really look forward to that. Report cards will be sent out here on Friday, May the 22nd. Those you should be expecting to receive those early next week. Again, just a heads up on that. If students did maybe turn their NTI work in a little late and got that in on the last day of school, some of that work might not be, some of your grades might not be as up to date as possible. That is okay. We will be updating that as the year goes on, but our report cards will be sent out on Friday with the grade that they have as of right now. You will also receive your schedules for the 2020-2021 school year with your report cards next week. There will be some information on the back of that. If you do notice anything that is incorrect or wrong on that, you can make a change at that time by calling the school. There will also be some opportunities for our guidance counselors to be set up at some of our local elementary schools to provide you the opportunity to change your schedules. A couple shout outs real quick. I would like to recognize our class of 2020. They've done an amazing job. And we've had some great moments here the last couple of days to celebrate with them. But appreciate the positive mentality that you've kept through this whole situation. I know it's nothing that any of us planned for, but I do appreciate everybody remaining positive and making the most of the situation. So that speaks volumes for the kind of class that you were. Would like to also commend our BCHS staff. This happened on March the 13th, and we changed the entire framework of instruction for the school year at the snap of finger. And the staff here at the high school did that without complaining, without hesitation, and provided top-notch instruction for under the circumstances. So I really appreciate our staff and the great job they did. Would also like to recognize our BCHS custodians. They have done a tremendous job over the last 9 weeks of maintaining a very clean and safe environment here in the school for us that are still coming in and working. So I really appreciate them. And then I would like to commend our parents. Parents have done a great job. And just like teachers for the snap of finger had to switch their instructional strategies for the year, parents with a snap of finger had to become parents and teachers. So I do appreciate the parents that out there that worked with their students and try to provide an education. I understand if you're like me, some of the schoolwork that we offer here at the high school, we've not been in that classroom for over 20 years, and some of the things that I was taught 20 plus years ago in that Algebra 1 classroom have slipped just a little bit. So I do appreciate everybody out there maintaining a positive mind frame through this whole process too, and working with their students. We understand it's not an ideal situation, but everybody stepped up, and I really appreciate that. So that'll conclude my Tiger Talk for Wednesday, May 20th, and I'll leave you how we start every day here at the high school. Everyone work really hard, have a great day, and be a champion.